We've got the landmark Middle East peace deal, President Trump's meetings with Egypt's President el-Sisi, the whole Iran sanctions strategy, and crucially, Egypt's role in all this. Let's just get right into it.
Absolutely. This is really a deep dive into achieving peace through strength. That's the theme here. So first up, the report confirms it. President Trump has officially signed that landmark peace agreement, Israel and Hamas. Happened at the summit in Sharm el-Sheikh, Egypt. Big news.
Yeah, and it's not just a piece of paper, right? This signing, reportedly, wraps up 2 really intense years of conflict. All started, you remember, with those awful October 7th attacks back in 2023. And the core of it, a massive exchange, all remaining living Israeli hostages reportedly freed for over 1,900 Palestinian detainees.
Right. And the crucial thing to grasp here, from this perspective, is the context. This deal wasn't pulled out of thin air. It's reportedly the keystone of the president's 20-point plan. And that plan was all about using strong regional alliances, putting, undeniable pressure on Hamas. The result, well, reports suggest a feeling of genuine historic stability. It underscores American diplomatic dominance when, decisive leadership is actually applied.
Speaking of getting important messages out there, this seems like a good moment to mention the next-gen business. We hear from folks all the time.
Exactly. And that's why their Become a Reporter system is, frankly, so needed. It's straightforward. 30 days, daily bite-sized lessons. They show you how to unlock your voice, become a social media reporter, how to quickly curate sources, craft really sharp content, and build an audience that actually listens. It's about getting the truth out effectively.
Okay, great stuff. Let's move to the second story. President Trump's meeting with President el-Sisi of Egypt. This came right after what was described as a tremendous stop in Israel. Shows the pace, doesn't it?
It really does. And the tone of that meeting, very positive, clearly. There's a quote from the president, "We're having an amazing period of time like I think nobody's seen before." Captures it well. And the report stresses this wasn't just diplomatic niceties. It highlighted unprecedented regional cooperation, forged, really, through President Trump's strong personal connection with el-Sisi.
Right. And this whole period, it's being framed, rightly so, as a transformative win, a triumph of focused, decisive U.S. leadership. It's a stark contrast, isn't it, to previous diplomatic approaches that, well, just kept failing. Prove strength really matters for stability.
And that strength is also being applied very directly to Iran. The president didn't mince words. He noted they've been, quote, battered and bruised and now need some help.
Yeah, and here's the interesting strategic play, the leverage. President Trump basically signaled, look, we're open to taking the sanctions off eventually, strategically open. But crucially, only when Iran is ready to talk seriously. Their argument is pretty straightforward. Iran just can't really survive these tough sanctions long term.
And reports seem to back that up. The economic strain is reportedly severe. We're talking sanctions targeting over 100 entities, oil exports, funding for proxies, the works. So this isn't just talk. It's a real economic squeeze that's apparently weakened Iran significantly. It positions the U.S. to, well, pretty much dictate the terms for any real de-escalation.
The clarity on these issues is so important, which brings us back briefly to the next-gen business. They really are a fantastic resource if you're looking for trending news. And their mission, trying to de-radicalize the extremes in our country, is so vital right now.
Absolutely vital. They're building this network of reporters, people like you, dedicated to sharing news from all sides, center, left, right, getting the whole picture. If you want to be part of healing the country, making sure balanced information gets out there, you really should check out their free Become a Reporter challenge. Seriously, look into it.
Okay, finally, let's circle back to Egypt's role. Because it was significant, President Trump gave them major praise, saying Egypt played a very important role. And he specifically noted that Hamas reportedly respects this country. That's key.
It is key. And this deep dive really shows why that respect mattered. El-Sisi's mediation, allegedly, was critical. We're talking direct phone calls to Hamas leaders, plus coordinating with Qatar and Turkey, other regional players. That effort was reportedly pivotal in getting Hamas to actually stick to the deal, even with some initial pushback.
So the takeaway is pretty clear then. Egypt's influence, backed by what's seen as strong governance, was decisive. It reportedly forced Hamas's hand on the immediate deal, the exchange, but it also, importantly, moved things forward to phase 2 talks about Gaza's reconstruction, stability through strength, again secured with regional partners.
Absolutely. And look, if you find these kinds of in-depth conversations valuable, please do subscribe to Hidden Headlines. Like the video or rate the show on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, wherever you listen.
Yeah, we really need your support to keep digging into these stories, bringing some clarity to what's happening.